Hello everyone, thank you very much for watching. Today is Wednesday, August 11th, and let me check, make sure I am live on Facebook. Again, we've had problems with our power here at the building because of the storm the other day. So there I am, I'm live, but for some reason, if the power goes off, there's a surge, I will upload this video. So if you're watching us live and it gets cut off, I will upload it. But today, we're talking about a business plan, a basic business plan. When I'm coaching agents, especially new agents, and we're getting started on what they should do, this number one thing, especially new agents or agents that just want to start really thinking about building their business and getting to the next level, they go, where should I start? What should I do? And a business plan, when I say, okay, I want to write down a business plan, sometimes people think I want you to write a book or an essay on what you want to do, what your goals in life are, like a mission statement. Sometimes, if you've heard that term before, a mission statement is different than a business plan. So I'm going to go over a basic business plan. So if you get a piece of paper or a pen, or if anybody wants to reach out to me, I could give you these lists, and we could go more in detail if you want to reach out to me one-on-one. But here's some things to think about. With the business plan, I think there's three things that you need to do. Just a basic business plan is, we'll start like with a monthly and a daily. Your plan, number one thing you should do each month is go through your calendar, either on paper, in front of you, on your phone, something visual. I think you should have it if you have a workstation at your home or office and you're there doing your work daily, your most part of your work, unless you're out there on appointments, is to have a visual calendar. Number one thing you do is put in your times off. The time you know during certain days and times, hours, set of hours, this is the time that you get up, this is the time you go to sleep, this is the time you eat, this is the time you spend time with the kids, pick up the kids, meet with people, watch your favorite show. Your whole day, from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep, should be in your calendar. Two, put in, again, the times off, hours or half hours. Two, put the days off. The days off you want. The days you don't want to work at all. And I will specify what I mean by work. We know in real estate sometimes we never shut off. So I mean by work, for those agents that never shut off, I mean a buyer, there's a deal going on, you're always accessible. But I mean by work, being proactive work. So days that you are going to do absolutely nothing proactive, you're only going to be doing reactive things, dealing with customers that have clients that have pending transactions or pending sales, or someone who's reaching out to you. You're not going to reach out to anybody. You're going to take the day off, and those vacation days, you're taking a week off or 2 weeks off or all that. Take that time off, and when you put that in there, you'll get a visual of when all that extra time you have to actually work and be proactive. So you see it, you visually see it. Wow, I got X amount of time a day, this amount of time a week. And you can see, now you can fill in the blanks of when you're going to work. Now now the rest of the things that you fill in, I say you get 2 pieces of paper. The daily schedule is really up to you. The daily schedule is really up to you and what you want, how you want to put it in there. I'm not going to tell you, okay, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock you got to make prospecting calls. 1 to 2 you're following up with your sellers, your buyers, past clients. That's for you to decide. But I also, part of my coaching, I sit down with agents and we go in that much detail. But again, it's different for everybody. But there's 2 categories and 2 pieces of paper. Here's one: your actual goals, the goals that you want to hit that month, and the daily to-dos of things that you want to put in your calendar. And I'll give you examples. So let's start with the goals. And I've written them down. You want to know is write down number one on that list next to your calendar, on the calendar, or a separate piece of paper that's visual, is how many days a month are you going to work? You write down, I'm going to be working this amount of days. So you can at least see, you're like, wow, that's not enough, or that's too much. You can at least see that. So you want to work, because a lot of us, we think we're going to work every day or Monday through Friday. And guess what? The agents that are not hitting their goals, not hitting their things that their dreams or success, are not working every day they want and said they're going to work. So put that. Number two is, this is listing and buyers. Number two, listings. How many listing appointments do you want to have that month? Number two, how many listings do you want that month? Number four, that was three. Four is, how many buyers appointments do you want? What I mean by buyer appointments, consultations, potential new buyers before you start showing them houses. Someone is going to be actively looking very soon, ASAP, or within the next few days or a week. Someone's looking, in the near future. Appointments with people and consultations to get them to use you to buy a house. And then next, five is, how many active buyers do you want each month? If you're actually in the car meeting them at houses and showing them houses. And number six is, how many sales do you want? So that's last, because you can't have sales without listings and buyers. And you can't have listings without listing appointments, and you can't have buyers without having a conversation with them about their needs and wants, and use you as their realtor. So there's things you got to do first. So those things, again, days amount of work, how many listing appointments, how many listings you want, how many buyer appointments, and how many active buyers you want to have actively running around finding houses for them. And then last is, how many sales do you want? You can break those sales down into two things. One, how many pending sales do you want? How many contracts do you want to be actively pending by the end of the month, at the start of the month, to the end of the month? You're like, I want 5 pending, 6 pending, 10 pending, whatever. You put the number there. And how many you want sold from the month before. So obviously, if you're starting this for the first time, you're not going to have too many unless you have something already pending on there. So next, I'm going to give you a basic, and I have this in a daily sheet that I could give to agents. This is the minimum you want to do, minimum you should be doing. It's like a workout. What can I be doing minimally every day? Again, minimal of what you can do that's easy to do, that this will take up less than an hour of your time, I think. I'll say stretch this to 2 hours. No more than 2 hours of your time every day. And here's a few things. Number one, if you're into social media, let's just say Facebook, pick one. You should be posting one motivational type photo every day. So you're getting something out every morning that someone could see, you pop up on their news feed, something motivational. Two, put up by the end of the day, post something about your business, a new sale that just happened, an article about real estate, something that you have accomplished, something that's happening in your business or real estate in general. So it could just be something business related. Again, about real estate. Again, you can't just be every day, I'm selling houses. Hopefully you're selling a house every day. That'd be great. And you could post that every day. But something that about interest rates, you could Google real estate articles. You could share them. Things that you think what's happening in the real estate market locally. You could go to cleveland.com. You could go to your local, or if there's a local newspaper or something in your area that might have articles about what's happening in the real estate market in there. You could do statistics. You could go right on the MLS, show what's sold, statistics of what's happening in our area in the MLS of last month, of how the prices went up or down, or how many active listings compared to last year. So there's different reports. And our Century 21 Homestar agents, we have great social networking posts that you can get right on 21 Online about what's happening in the market, just real estate in general, and they're all nice and pretty and could go right on there. You don't have to type them up. So look for that on 21 Online in our brand center. And any other agent from any other companies, look with your brand and or office if you have things. So again, post something motivational, something real estate related. 10, I'm sticking with the not 10, this is number 3, but 10 comments on other people's pages. So I'm sticking with social media. It's kind of minimum because a lot of agents want to say, what should I do on social media? Comment on 10 things. Just pick 10 things of people in there. Congratulations. So sorry, something bad happened, unfortunately, to them. Happy birthday. Something to engage with people on your social media. How long does that take to scroll? Zip, send in a message. Scroll, send in a message. And if you want to be specific about it, keep track of who you're talking to. Unfortunately, Facebook doesn't tell us, hey, you sent this many messages to this person, this many messages to that person. But you can keep track of that on your Facebook page. Because remember, every single person could be a potential client, except other realtors. Please, all I do is say it's nice to socialize with other realtors. It's nice. We have friends. We have social media friends. I have many friends that are in real estate business. We've been in it over 30 years. I have so many people on Facebook that I've never met in person, but we've been Facebook friends and sending messages back and forth for almost decades. But they're not going to give you business. They might refer you business. That's a slight possibility. So concentrate on the people that might give you business. Next, send at least 5 direct messages to people. So, again, you could comment in there on your Facebook post. Someone, I would just use an example. Someone's going back to school, just getting back to school time. They post some photos, school shopping, someone's first day at school. When you comment on there, that's great. But if you go into direct message and send them a direct message and go, an example, it's your friend Sally, someone you went to school with, whoever's on your Facebook, and you said, hey, congratulations, your daughter's first day at kindergarten, first grade. Then direct message, send them a message that, hey, Sally, congratulations, saw your post, and so happy for you and your daughter, whatever you want to say, you make it your own. And then put in there, remember, I'm here in real estate. I'm here to help you if you ever need to buy or sell or know anybody buying or selling. And put in your sales pitch in there. And that's a communication. A lot of people use Facebook Messenger. At least you're communicating. You don't want to put that in their news feed, but you want to leave it open. Don't be a secret agent. What I mean by that, the secret agent are people or agents that are sending messages, talking to people, networking with people in hope, because those people see them and they know that they're a realtor, that they're going to pick them. That is not a good strategy or social network. Don't just think, hey, I've been commenting on Sally's page for years and she never called me to use me as a realtor to buy or sell her home or refer me to other people. You have to ask for the business. They might not think you want to buy or sell homes. They might forget you're a realtor because they don't look on your page. You have to ask for the business. The great thing about Instant Messenger or the Facebook Messenger is that it keeps record of that. So you can see what you said the last time. So every couple months, a year, when you go back in there, you go, I'm going to send them a message. Oh, look it, I sent them a message 3 months ago about their daughter going to school. It saves that. You can do that. Next, you should be building your social network database. 5 new Facebook friends a day. 5 new Facebook friends a day. So just try to find, you only have a limit of 5,000. So make sure they count. Find people on your social network that, or you can find them, just right out of the blue, people you know or friends of friends or relatives of friends, past clients somewhere in there, and try to friend them. You have to build your database, your social database. So friend 5 people. Not they're all might not accept your friend request, but pick people. Example, you can do a little research when you pick those. Look at their profile. You can see how many friends they have. You can see how active they are, unless they're blocking all people. So some people keep their Facebook page way open so everybody can see everything. So you could do a little do a little what did I say, voyeurism. Just look at their page, see who they are, how often they post, what they've been doing, how many friends they have, how engaged they are. And those are the good people. The people that are very engaged with other people, they'll engage with you on social media. So that's for Facebook. Now there's 4 things here I'm going to give about making some calls and getting to your sphere. Is one, next is 5 sphere calls a day. 5 people in your sphere of business, sphere of influence, SOI, of people that, friends, relatives, people that are in your database, past clients. 5 calls a day. And again, I'm not going to go into detail about your whole contact management system, but you should have this easy, accessible, and a list of people that pops up that you haven't called in a while or are on your rotation. And it's a whole nother video on that. But this is minimum. 5 sphere of influence calls a day. 5 sphere of influence texts a day. Send text to 5 people. Again, this is minimum. And there's going to be a group of people that love texts than calls. So you might send more texts, and that's fine too. This is a minimum. Send text. And always follow up in that text somewhere in there. They're welcome to call me anytime. So you're opening up the door to a call if they want to actually talk. And last 2 things, write 1 handwritten note a day and mail it out to someone. Some handwritten note, just thinking about them. Some agents like to send out cards when you see on social network or you see on different things that someone might need a card, good or bad or what's happening in their life. Send something out in writing with your name. And how much time does it take to write a note? Just thinking about you, keep me in mind, I'm in real estate. Obviously, if it's not something sad that's happening in their life, you want to send them a sympathy card. Obviously, don't do the hard push in that. That's kind of off color to do. But if it's something else, like someone's getting married, someone's having a baby, hey, congratulations on your baby, congratulations on the baby. Hey, remember, keep me in mind. I'm happy to help you if you're ever looking for a bigger home or a starter home. I want to be that person to help you. Put your card in there, whatever you think is best. But write 1 handwritten note or card and send it to someone today. And last is send at least 1 birthday card to someone. If you don't have at least 365 people in your sphere of influence database and know when their birthday is, you've got to start building a database of people, knowing their birthday, knowing their address, having a history with them somewhere in your life. I promise you, if you go into your phone right now, there's probably over 300 people on your phone. That's a database. Why are those people in your phone? All those people in your phone, for how many years you've had your phone, all those contacts, you've been in contact with them for some reason. Friends, relatives, other salespeople for other industries, friends of friends, whatever. Start going A, B, C, D. Find out who these people are. Get in contact with them. Find out, either through, if you want to flat out ask them or for their birthday and information, or do a little research on Facebook, find out what their birthday is. You don't have to know the year. You just have to know the date of that, and put them on the list and of your birthday list. You should have that in your calendar, everybody's birthday in your sphere, as much of the people that you can figure out their birthday, or if you want to flat out just ask. Every past client, while you're building a relationship with them, you should know their birthday. You should know their kids' birthdays, their spouses' birthdays, You should know everybody's. You're building a relationship with them. How connected do you want to be? And there's different ways, and I've helped agents how to say, it's their birthday. Like an example, I'll give you one example. How do I get their birthdays? How can I open up that communication with people? You got to know someone whose birthday it is today or this month or whatever, and you're out with your clients and they say, hey, and you go, oh my gosh, this weekend's my mother's birthday, and they go, oh really? Oh, I know someone her birthday. Oh really? Oh, when's your birthday? And they go, oh, September. You don't even have to, if you don't want to even go further, you could just say, oh good, September. Make a mental note, put that in, September. Send them a birthday card, September 1st, happy birthday month. So you have to do it at your own comfort level, and there's different ways to open up the communication to get that information for people that you want to help on that. Even if you want to even do if this is a past client, you could send them a gift card, a coffee card, like, hey, when's your birthday? I'd love to send you a coffee card every year. I love my past clients. I appreciate them. It's kind of my client appreciation. Send everybody a birthday coffee or something like that. But it's different ideas. So I know this video went a little longer than I expected because there's so many angles on doing this. But remember, anything I've said, write it down. Anything I said, you want to go more in detail, I'm happy to. Just set up the time with me. You want this in writing, I'm happy to text it to you or a screenshot of the things that you should do minimum per day and the list of goals. I'm happy to text it to you, email it to you, so you don't even have to write it down if you want to reach out to me on that. So that's it for today. Sorry about the long video today, but just wanted to get that information out to you because we have so many new agents that have joined just our office, and there's in real estate in general, and they're trying to figure out where to start. And I figured that this was a good day to say this is kind of a basic start to do every day. So that's it. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow at noon. Bye-bye.